go and keep it moving. It's the Pure Aloe Vera Shampoo, the Pure Grapeseed Conditioner, followed by the Pure Avocado Moisturizer and the Pure Flaxseed Gel. I have just recently finished washing it and putting the whole 4-step system in my hair. You guys should have seen it before. My head was rough. I had a baseball cap on at work, so you know it's real. Things I like about this product. For one, they tell you exactly how to use it. Steps 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one to use next, where to go from there, what to do. I love that. Tell me so I don't have to guess. The next thing I like about it is that you can do everything in the shower. I'm so used to having all these products that I have to apply this here, then apply this here, and then wait a few minutes, and then let this sit. Like literally you can do everything back to back while you're still in the shower, and you can keep it moving. I love that. Also, because I'm a big wash and go person, I like that it's able to last for several days. If I was going to give a quick review for somebody that's natural and wants and loves to do wash and goes and just needs a system that's going to work, totally would recommend CurlMix. If you're somebody that tends to have a moisture hungry hair type, throw in an oil in between the moisturizer and the gel just to help lock in the freshness of it all so it doesn't just dry out after a little bit of a while. That's my quick review. Definitely would try out CurlMix and hope you do too.
Hello everyone and welcome to Wash and Go Wednesday. I am your humble host, the COO and co-founder of CurlMix, Mr. Timothy Lewis, at your service. Hello everyone and welcome. First and foremost, if you don't know what Wash and Go Wednesday is, or this is your first time here at Wash and Go Wednesday, you get an extra special welcome. I want to let you know that we are here to show you how to get the very best wash and go ever using our CurlMix 4-step wash and go system. Now, whether or not you use CurlMix or not, we're going to give you all the technique and information you need to get the best wash and go ever using our CurlMix method. And if you haven't noticed already, we have our CEO and co-founder CurlMix right there in the back as our lovely model for this evening. So give it up for Kim, who's back into the chair and getting her hair done for your viewing pleasure. And of course, as always, we have our resident expert stylist, Miss aka Hair Cousin Andra Renee.
Hey y'all, welcome back.
All right, and then I want to give a quick shout out to all of my very, very favorite special triple OG CurlMix. I saw Marla, Selene. I see you guys on YouTube as well. Tay Curls, Les M, Christine, Stuffle Beam. I love saying Christine's name. It's so cool. All right. But if you are here with us for the first time, let us know in the comments. Just let us know it's your first time. If you're watching this on replay, comment replay so we know where you're coming from as well. And then also, like every Wash and Go Wednesday, we have something extra special for you. Just for participating, just for being here, you guys get to save a huge 20% off any order from now until midnight using the code in the description or just clicking that link in the description, heading over to our website and save you some money. It's particularly helpful if you have not used CurlMix before. This one is going to be a huge discount. We're not doing any more discounts this year. This is the last one, so take advantage of it. All right. Without also going to give you guys a little sneak preview of Kim's before hair. She has so much hair, we can't get it all done on Wash and Go Wednesday. So she's been in the chair for a little while, but we want to show you her before results so you can watch us take her 4C hair from, you know, well, how old is your style now?
It's not that. So
it's not that old, but you didn't quite complete it last time.
Yeah, I didn't add the gel, and so my hair turned to an afro.
Yeah, she just did like a moisturizer before, stopped at step 3. We were on vacation / a retreat in Mexico. So of course there was a swimming pool action. There was all that travel. She didn't have her satin pillowcase with her. So there's been all types of different things going on in her hair. So it's time to get that style refreshed. And as you can see, we always start our wash and goes with lots and lots of water. Make sure that hair is completely saturated, and that it's weighed down. And now we're going to be on shampoo. We're on the shampoo phase as well. So yeah, Kim has a ton of hair. So that's a combination of the thickness of the strands plus the very high density that she has, and of course her texture is kind of coarse and then tightly coiled. All right. So you said, what did you say, Kim?
No, Les M says that's a lot of hair.
Yes, it is. I see a
Pick
few.
it up and I show you. You seem so dry.
I'm so sorry.
Don't talk about your surgery.
No, it's fine. I am recovering. I just had surgery yesterday, and I'm still on meds. So I apologize if the energy level isn't there right now. But I'm gonna power through it just for you guys. You know, no days off here at CurlMix. All right, so
don't say that. We just give you a day off.
no days off for Tim and Kim at CurlMix. Every day is a work day for us. So Oreo, they on YouTube asks, how long does Kim's wash and go take? That varies, and it really kind of depends on, number one, how last wash and go. Number two, whether or not she actually has kept up with her trimming regimen. So luckily, when was the last time you got trimmed, Kim?
Oh, about a week ago.
About a week ago, yeah. So Kim finally got her trim. We've been talking about getting Kim's trim for, it had to be at least a month overdue. But we finally got it done. Her hair was so much better afterwards when it comes to like getting all the way through. It speeds up that detangling time. You really want to make sure you're trimming off those ends regularly. Maybe I'll let Andra talk a bit more about the importance of trimming for styling and then also trimming for hair health. Take it away, Miss Andra Renee.
Got it. Yeah, I'm gonna be transparent. I'm overwhelmed.
Oh, Andra, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. So this is more than I remember from when I first did it. And I'll be honest, no matter how much product I put on there, it's just not enough. It never ends really. So cuts, yeah, trims. So the importance of that. Just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Oh, Andra, it's okay. I'm gonna help. So, yeah, my hair, I have a lot of hair. And detangling just takes a good minute. And that's probably what takes the longest part. It's not even adding like the styling product and the moisturizer and the gel. That part can take like 15 minutes, like max. But the detangling is a good 30-40. And I'm usually like in a hot, steamy shower when I do my hair. It's a little different in the bowl. And in our studio, sometimes the water gets cold, so not having as like hot of water to work with kind of makes things a little bit more difficult. So y'all gonna see like, I feel like this is like the X Factor or something, like, you know, where it's like
This is extreme challenge washing going. We are testing Andra's skills.
I'm gonna have a hell of a resume, I tell you that.
Whether or not Andra can make it through Kim's hair is going to determine whether or not she moves on to the next round.
he's totally joking.
For the record,
round
I
of the
have
show.
done Kim's hair before.
Yes, I just done my hair. Do not be nervous. You're totally fine. And
No,
I'm
I'm not nervous, just, you know, it's a lot of hair.
Yeah, Christine stuck with me. She said, hang in there, Andra. JG said, kind of course, Tim. Kim and I know the struggle. And thank you for CurlMix. Well, thank you, JG.
But you guys, you know what? Even though my hair is like kinky and long and thick and everything, like I commit to wash and goes. So people who have like less hair than me, or like their hair is finer texture, though I can't do wash and go, or people who claim they're like 4C, and I just really at their hair like, what are you talking about? Like, you could totally do wash and goes. I do them every single week, and that's the reason my hair has grown so long. My hair was not looking like this before when I wasn't doing wash and goes regularly. So I'm just going to point that out.
Yeah, somebody just said, I wish somebody was washing my hair right now. And Shayla, she said, it looks so relaxing. All right, so I do have one other quick update, and I can't believe I forgot this step, or rather, I can believe I forgot this step, but it's very important. Tonight, we will be giving away hundreds of dollars of free CurlMix products. Hundreds and hundreds of dollars, right? And specifically, we will be giving away our full-size, fragrance-free wash and go system. And it's perfect for those who have sensitive skin or are sensitive to fragrances because it is completely fragrance free. And then also it contains organic sweet almond oil to give you great shine. It absorbs into the hair strand, and it'll leave your hair nice and healthy without the fragrance that some people may or may not need. Alright, and then the other part of this is we're using it on Kim's hair as well. Kim loves the fragrance free line because it has a little bit more hold than the other ones. We find that sometimes having the fragrance in the products can kind of decrease the effectiveness of the gelling aspect a little bit, but like I said, every product will give you great hold. This one will give you even greater hold. So if you have that tight, coily, kinky hair, if you're in the type 4 range, this one could also work well for you if you're willing to give up your fragrance. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love my vanilla berry fragrance, so I don't know if I can give it up, but I do love the fragrance free, particularly if you have young children. And we started using it on Zuri's hair, and now he kind of uses whatever is available in the house with me. But yes, check this one out on CurlMix.com, or take our quiz if you aren't sure what products you might want to purchase in the future. But if you participate in our giveaways today, you could win your very own fragrance-free wash and go system. All you have to do right now is to share the live in order to be eligible. Share that live in a Facebook group you're a part of, or on your public page, what have you. As long as you share it, you will be eligible to win any one of our giveaways tonight.
So I have a question. It says, Kim, how long did it take for you, for your hair to transition to its natural pattern after coloring? My hair kind of, I basically bleached my hair blonde, and I had like a taper cut and it was shorter, and then I want to say I was wearing it like that for maybe like 3 to 6 months, and the front started to break off, it was bad. And I've never seen my hair do that before. I've considered myself like really healthy hair, never had done that before. And so then when that happened, I just started to cut it all off. So when I grew it out for maybe like a month or two, and I got like a little black hair, and then the rest of it was blonde, and I just cut off all the blonde hair. So it didn't take me that long. Coloring my hair really bleaching it blonde really damaged it. I don't want to say color it by itself, because sometimes people will if you bleach it, you're going to be drying your hair out essentially. So, but I don't know. And then maybe Andre will have something to add to that, but yes, I don't recommend that. But it just took a few months. Your hair acts so much better when your ends are healthy. That's so true, Tay Curls. My hair, so I'm shedding, right? Because I have, what do you call it, postpartum? Yep. Shedding. Okay, and so, oh wait, 1 second. Okay. Tim, you gonna come back there?
Sure.
Okay. Oh.
You have to take a little move here, but like Kim was saying, she has a little bit of postpartum shedding. And for those of you all who do not know, as you transition away from giving birth, your hormones start to change, and you can have some shedding related to changes in hormones that can increase or decrease the level of shedding that you might be used to. In this case, it's a bit of an increase because she actually grew her hair even more than normal while she was pregnant, and some of that hair will naturally kind of shed out. It's not a cause for alarm. You are not going bald if that's one of the things you guys are worried about. We do have another question here. Let's see. Is her hair high or low porosity? So that is actually a great question, Kim. Mm-hmm. Do you want to take that one?
It's definitely low. Super low.
She says super low porosity. It takes absolutely... I think I timed it one day. So Kim's hair takes a very long time to get wet, and it takes a very long time to dry. That's one of the benefits of kind of low porosity hair, is that you really hold on to moisture. And so I think she tried to air dry one time, and it took upwards of 36 hours. It was the next day, her hair was still damp when I touched it. Then she went to sleep and woke up, and it was still wet down at the scalp, and it was just unreal to me, and I thought she was lying when she said it can take up to 2 days for her hair to dry, but it really does take that long. But the great part is that her hair also holds styles very well. Kim can get like a day 10 curly wash and go look out of it, or more, depending on how often she actually will refresh and do things like that to maintain that style. But it's not always a bad thing to have that low porosity hair. I know some people are thinking about, oh, it's a struggle but you guys have the benefit of holding on to those styles and holding on to that moisture. So
Shimon says, do you use flaxseed gel for twist outs or bantu knots? I don't wear either. So I guess the answer would be no. It just takes too much. Like if doing a wash and go is too much work, then doing anything else that requires me to twist and put my hair up and pin it up is way too much work. So I definitely don't do those things.
Yeah, so if you're going to do a twist out or a bantu knot, you're not going to want to use a gel because the purpose, or the way that a gel functions rather, is it forms a cast. So that's what's unique about the wash and go. If you put gel onto a twist out, when you take those twist downs, you are breaking the cast. That hold is not going to be the same as if you were to use, let's say, a leave-in and a foam. So yeah, definitely not. And then let me revisit, now that I've got my footing a little bit, revisit the importance of trims. So the ends of the hair are the oldest parts. And the maintenance of that determines really the health of the hair, because if you don't trim like you're supposed to, you can get excessive tangling. You can even start to get those what are known as single strand knots or fairy knots on the ends of the hair. A lot of complications that affect its manageability. So if you go ahead and keep up with that, you'll be able to maintain it. That's the purpose of the maintenance cut.
So what are the comments say on Facebook too? I feel like we're reading our YouTube.
So Carmela Barnett, she said, I ordered the rose for the first time. It was discontinued when I started CurlMix, and now I see what all the hype was about. I love it. Rose should be a keeper. Carmela brings up a good point. If you haven't already figured it out or seen it on our website, Rose is back for a limited time. So if you are new to CurlMix and you want to try out Rose, feel free to go to our website, check that out. I will say do not get attached to it, because once we run out, it'll be gone again. It is a holiday special. So many people asked us to bring it back. They wrote to Santa on their wish list and everything. So we brought it back just for you guys.
We should have some Christmas music in the background.
Yeah, but we only made a limited amount. I want to say it was a couple hundred. Similar to how we did CurlMix Fresh. Once it is sold out, it is sold out. I see a few people said they ordered it. They ordered theirs and they got it. Michelle, she said, wait, what? Did I miss something? They aren't ever bringing it back? We'll bring it back every now and again by popular demand, but it will not be in the normal rotation. People are saying, oh yeah, I stocked up on my rose. Let's see. Selenay, she said, I tried rose because it's nice, but the vanilla berries got me hooked. That's right, Selenay. Team Vanilla Berry. I see you guys representing. I saw somebody earlier, they wrote Vanilla Berry Gang. Let's see, we have a very, very specific support here in the CurlMix group. But also, I want to do our giveaway. So, we'll start our very first giveaway.
Oreo
I'm going to
says,
go.
I love that there are 4 hands in Kim's hair right now.
Yeah, there are 4 hands working on all of that luscious hair right there. But yes, I want to start our very first giveaway. So all you have to do in order to be eligible is to share the live. Share that live, and I'm going to go ahead and pick from the share list. So it'll be really easy for you to participate, share that live, or better yet, you can start a watch party with your friends. So if you want to kind of talk on the sideline and comment back and forth with your buddies, or start a watch party in a group that you participate in outside of the CurlMix group, feel free to start a watch party as well. You'll also be eligible for our giveaways. Hey, Key Kennedy Walker, she said, I just received my vanilla berry order today. That is great, Key Kennedy. Let us know how you like it. Take a picture, tag us on Instagram, write in the group. We want to see your results. We live for this stuff. All right. And then also, I have a quick question for you, Kim. So, have you ever, outside of you doing your wash and go, what do you do to maintain your hair, say for instance at night after the styles are done, or when you go on vacation? Because we did take a little while outside of our normal routine, and you don't always have the kind of comforts at home. So what do you do to take care of your hair outside of like your normal routine?
I do wash and goes when I've traveled, and if I'm in a humid climate, I air dry. Like we were in Mexico, there was no point in putting a dryer on my head, because I would walk outside and my hair would like shrivel up like as soon as I got off the plane. So I air dry. And then what else? I don't know. That's the same. It doesn't change. It doesn't really change. I just put a bonnet on it now, you guys.
Yeah, the bonnet definitely works. And I'll be honest, I haven't been wearing my bonnet because Kim did give me a bonnet. I have not been wearing it, mostly because mostly because I'm trifling. But I will be wearing my bonnet more regularly. Right now, my hair is doing whatever it wants to do, and I need my own wash and go. But yeah, so wearing your bonnet at night or using a satin pillowcase is going to be extremely important for maintaining that hair. So keep your bonnet in your travel bag. Hopefully you got the CurlMix travel bag. Take that with you whenever you go out. Pack it with all your CurlMix stuff, the bonnet, the brush, everything you need to get that wash and go right, even on vacation.
Hey John,
Kelly Mason, she said, what's in Kim's hair? So tonight we are using the fragrance-free wash and go system. And in fact, that brings me to my next point, because I'm going to be giving one away right now. So let me grab it. And our very first winner for our first giveaway is going to be Thalara Ralph. I'm hoping I'm saying that name correctly. Thalara Ralph. You are the very first winner of our giveaways tonight. So you'll be getting your very own fragrance-free wash and go system featuring step 1 through 4, which is our shampoo, conditioner, moisturizer, and gel, all in full size, all completely free. All you have to do is take a screenshot of the end of this live and send it to us in an email at info@curlmix.com along with your name and address, and that's how you can claim your prize. So congratulations to Laura Ralph. All right, and then we will be giving away lots more giveaways throughout the night. As you can see, we are nowhere near finished with Kim's hair, so there's lots of opportunities to win. And thank you for all those folks who are shouting out congratulations, congratulating your fellow curl mixers. That is great love. We love to see the support. Christine Stufflebeam, she said, I am loving that brush, y'all. I hope so, Christine. It took us a little while to get that brush in, and oh my goodness, we went through so many different types of brushes to test it. You would not believe it. I think Kim even broke a few. We got a few broken ones at the house.
All right.
Testing them. But yeah, the brush is very special, and if you didn't get a chance to buy it on Black Friday, there's maybe only 1 or 2 ways to get it. Check the group for more information. I'm going to keep my lips sealed tonight because they say I've been giving away too much stuff all the time. Yeah, Aja Kells, she said, I need to get a detangling brush because a wide tooth comb ain't it. You know, there's a very interesting kind of distinction between the folks who like to use the combs, the wide tooth combs, and those who need detangling brushes. Is there a kind of recommendation that a stylist would give, Andra, based on, you know, what type of detangling tool you need?
Sure. So yeah, I always recommend detangling brushes, but the only way that you may not need what it provides as far as how close the teeth are, the flexibility, the handle, and things like that, is if your curls are looser, or you have more like, how do you describe them? Like big, bouncy, round curls. Like only thing I can think of is Goldilocks. So like looser curls that you can get through where if it's shedding, you can actually successfully get it out. So that's the best way to judge. Can you get the shed hair out like you need to? That kind of determines which tool you should use. And so I always recommend using the detangling brush if your curls are tighter.
And so is there, so you always recommend the brush. What is kind of the advantage of the brush over, say, a comb?
Yeah, so the teeth are closer together, and I mean, over the comb, a lot of times the combs are just not structured in a way that it's easy to handle when your hands are full of product. And so that's one of the things that is really useful, is that you have a full-size brush that you can actually grab the handle on and maneuver the curls, as opposed to, you know, a wide tooth comb. And then the way that the teeth are. So in a wide tooth comb, the teeth are wide, and in a brush, they're closer together. And that goes in and gets that shed hair the way that it's actually, you know, stuck in the hair, basically. If you're using a wide tooth comb, it's only able to get through so much hair at once and get so much shed hair out. So I just feel like the brush is going to be more thorough.
You trying to show off all that shit here?
Oh no, I'm
you
trying to
showing
show
off
the
the
teeth.
teeth. Uh-huh.
Because the teeth are also a little long on this one, which is a good thing. Because I used something that was like a shorter teeth, and my hair, it could just not get through my thick hair. It just wasn't long enough to just like go through the section. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that part too, if the section is thick or if you just, your hair, you have a lot of hair, one of the things I recommend is, if you can demo for them on that side, you go through the top and brush through, and then you take the brush and put it underneath and brush through. And so what that does is that gets both sides, and it's more thorough.
Oreo said, I love that. I love the brush too. Let's see. He said, I either use my fingers or a brush because the comb does nothing. A lot of people on Facebook are giving their love, showing their love for the brush too. Phyllis had a question. She was like, how do you take a screenshot? I'm a senior citizen. Don't worry, Phyllis, we got you. I saw somebody posted how to do a screenshot.
it depends on your kind of phone.
But Phyllis, if you are having a lot of trouble, customer service is here in the chat on Facebook, there to answer your questions. But also, we are going to be going through the footage. We identify who the winners are. So even if you don't take that screenshot, Phyllis, we'll help you out. And then if you win, just let us know by emailing info@CurlMix.com. That's our customer service email. We'll make sure and verify it for you. But if you can take that screenshot, because that'll speed up the process for you and get you your free prizes faster. And actually, let's go ahead and give away another one. You guys ready for another giveaway? I see the hearts going. They must be ready. They must like that. So I'm going to go through the share list, because remember, in order to be eligible for any of our giveaways tonight, you have to share the live. I'm going to go through that share list and pick a winner. All right, let's do it. And the winner is Kathy Dillard. Congratulations, Kathy Dillard. You will be going home with your very own fragrance-free wash and go system featuring organic sweet almond oil. That is an over $85 value, completely free. All you have to do is take a screenshot of the end of this live and send it to us at info@CurlMix.com in order to claim your prize. All right, so keep sharing, guys. There are still plenty of opportunities to win. And actually, I think we'll do a little more interesting giveaway. So in addition to the sharing, let's go ahead and play the numbers game. I feel like it's about time. I'm ready to knock this one out. We'll get it done early, and that way we won't have any stress later on in the live. All right. So that numbers giveaway is pretty standard here at CurlMix. All you have to do is select a number 1 through 100. So that's a number 1 through 100, and we will be selecting the first correct answer we see. As soon you can post one number per comment. One number per comment. So the people who be typing out 20 numbers in a comment, you are ineligible. Don't even try it. All right. So I see the numbers going on YouTube. Yes, if you are on YouTube, you can win. Please participate. And then also on Facebook, I see the numbers flying in. So we're going to check in on Kim's hair, and I'm going to go and try to see and make sure no one has posted the winning number yet, because I saw a couple people get close, but I want to make sure it hasn't actually been posted yet. I don't think I've seen it go through, but it's flying right now. All right, so how you guys feeling? I'll be honest, I've never seen 4 hands in one head at once, detangling and
funny.
twisting.
You ain't been to a braid shop, okay?
Not detangling. I guess braiding is definitely
you guys,
a thing.
this is the result of. This is why, like, afros are beautiful, but this is why I don't generally wear them. Because your hair can tangle, and when your hair tangles, it means it's more time, like when you are in the shower. It means more hydration. It means a lot more things, and it usually ends up meaning you usually lose more hair in the detangling process as well, because your hair is like knotting on itself. So I try to avoid afros if I can, just for the knotting thing. But because I was on vacation, I was like, and Tim forgot to bring the gel. I couldn't do my wash and go, and I don't pack I wasn't gonna twist my hair. That was an absolute no, because that was gonna take like some hours. So I had to wear my afro, and it was cute, and I enjoyed it. It's just washing go Wednesday was gonna take a longer time. So I was like, let me help Andra, so we don't have to be here 2 hours. So I would say that was a good time. We had like 7:30. We probably won't get to dry live, but at the very least, we'll my hair will be styled and it will be set for the most part, and we'll just the styling of it will be set.
Yeah, Lauren McElroy, she said I wear an afro on my last day because it's fun, but those not show up if I do that. So yeah, we want to. Afros can be a risky hairstyle. I see. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, and what I try not to do is if I try not to re-wet my hair if I know I'm not gonna be able to like keep the definition, because re-wetting it rinses out the product and makes it kind of like furrow up a bit more as well. So then I'll have a longer detangling process if I wet my hair in between wash and goes. So I try to avoid it for myself anyway.
All right, so I thought I was being real clever with this number because I was like, I don't want to make it too common, but we have not had a winner yet. So I'm thinking about giving a little clue. What do you think, Kim?
I don't know, it's up to you.
I'm gonna give a clue. I will say it is it's higher than 50, but it's less than 100. How's about that? So it's a high number this time, but it's definitely not a common one. So don't think too hard on this one. Let your mind be free. The number will come to you. Yeah, I'm watching both screens. I feel like I'm in the Matrix right now. I'm just absorbing all of the information coming through. All right, and then someone said, how often should you try washing your hair? Do you want to take that one, Andra?
Sure. So it depends on your lifestyle. Definitely recommend at least, so between 7 and 10 days, the moisture in the hair will evaporate. And so it'll be time to reset. 10 days really at the maximum. But factors that go into that is, do you work out? Do you take public transportation? Is your job or whatever you do during the day particularly messy or dirty? Are you around pets? Are you around toddlers? A lot of these things that can affect, what's going on in your hair, because everywhere you go, your hair goes with you. Everything that's going on around you is getting into your hair. And so that really determines. Now, that's something that you really assess during an appointment because it's about your hair specifically. So I can't say that, but some people have to restyle every 2 days, some people every 3. And in restyling, maybe they're shampooing and doing their set all over again, or they may just be co-washing. And so it really varies, definitely varies on the essential elements of your hair.
All right, so it looks like we have a winner. That clue was the right thing to do, Kim, because they got it. And our winner actually comes from YouTube, so everyone can stop posting. We have a winner. I did see someone on Facebook who asked about whether or not you can post more than once. Yeah, you can guess more than once, but no more than one number per comment. But we do have a winner, so you can go ahead and stop guessing right now. The winner is Brandy B from YouTube. Brandy B from YouTube, and that number was 83.
Brandy.
So congratulations, Brandy B. You are the winner of your very own fragrance-free wash and go system. Go ahead and take a screenshot at the end of this live. Send it to us at info@curlmix.com to claim your prize. Yay, Brandy B. She's so excited. Congratulations. Oh, Rachel is in the house. She said Rachel is late today. Don't worry, Rachel. We don't take attendance. But I am watching.
But Facebook does.
I'm watching. You gotta keep that top fan status, Rachel. Can't be showing up late. Gloria Hill, she said, I received my first set today. I'm super excited. Well, we're excited for you too, Gloria. We hope you love it. All right. Oh, and I love that people are saying, oh, thank you. You're welcome, Brandy B. She said thank you.
Oh, is it
the number was 83.
Oh,
the number was 83. I think he asked on Facebook. But we're also going to go ahead and jump into another giveaway. This one will be quick because I just want to make sure we're giving everybody an opportunity. So right away, all you have to do to win this one is I'm looking for the first correct answer I see, and I'm going to give away 2. One on YouTube, one on Facebook, all right? So I didn't do as many share giveaways, but remember, you do have to share in order to be eligible. So we're going to check it. We find out you won and you didn't share, we're revoking your gift. All right? So all you have to do is share tonight's code. Share tonight's code, and the first person I see with the correct code in their comment will win. So every Wash and Go Wednesday, we give away a lot of free stuff. But even if you don't win one of our giveaways, you can still be a winner. All you have to do is use the code in the description or the link in the description in order to purchase your very own Wash and Go system or CurlMix products at a discount. It's the biggest discount we do outside of Black Friday. And it looks like we have a Facebook winner. That's Miss Aja Keels. Aja Keels or Asia Keels. I'm pretty sure it's Aja. Congratulations, Aja or Asia. And then Les M over on YouTube. Yay. Les M, I know Les M won. Les M wins all the time. Les M, let me know if you are eligible because we also have another rule.
Customer service gonna let us know.
Customer service will let us know. But even still, we like to spread the love here at CurlMix. So if you won in the last 30 days, that's basically if you won in the last 4 Wash and Go Wednesdays, unfortunately you won't be eligible tonight. But if you are eligible, Les M, you won. Congrats. And if it's not Les M, let me write down the next winner. And I will keep an eye out on that. All right, got that down pat. All right, so congratulations to our 2 winners. And then let's check in with Kim. It looks like we're almost done. We got simultaneously working on the last 2 sections, right?
Yes.
You guys have made a mighty journey from the beginning of this to now where you are. And I'm impressed.
Show you if you stay in it and you persevere, you'll come out on the other side. Detangle.
You know what it is? It's not how you start the race, it's how you finish. And you guys are finishing strong here on the detangling and twisting. So one of the things we always talk about is sectioning. And one of the things you'll notice here is there's a lot of sectioning going on. I always used to say, oh, you divide and conquer, you know, section, separate the sections is like dividing and conquering. But it's more than just making it easier to understand the hair. It's also control. Can you talk a little bit about why we section when we have so much hair, Andra?
Sorry, say that one more time.
Oh, so Andra came up with the phrase that sectioning gives control. I wanted you to kind of explain that for the people.
Yeah, so breaking something that's large down into smaller pieces, segments, sections, whatever you need so that you can have the control that you need. So here we have a lot of hair and we are breaking it down into manageable sections. Now, how do you determine if you need to make sections? Well, you need to be able to get that detangling tool to the scalp to make sure that you're getting all the shed hair out. If your section is too big, you won't be able to do that without still having to break it up. It's almost something that you can feel naturally. So yeah, just like being aware of that. And if you're able to get through a larger section, don't be afraid to add more hair and you'll get through quicker. But then, like for us, we had bigger sections and it took just as much time as it would have if we had divided it into 2 and then worked on them separately, which is totally okay, however much time.
And I have about 14 sections, by the way. I probably would have had maybe like 16 if I did it, but 14 to 16 sections is what I usually end up with.
All right, so Oria, they actually had a question. So how much conditioner was used for this detangling session?
We used a lot, but we also don't have heat like hot water, which would have allowed us to use less.
Yep.
So it's just a little more than half a bottle was used.
But that was for speed. I promise you, when I do it at home, I don't use nearly as much. But it's, again, steam and heat make it a lot easier, right? And doing your hair in the shower. That's like our #1 recommendation.
Absolutely. The best wash and goes are made in the shower if you're doing it by yourself. Now, one of the things we see all the time is that people will take their CurlMix with them to see their stylist. And we are all for that. We're all for helping out those stylists using the products that you want to use. So get your stylist on board. You don't have to do it all by yourself. I'm not necessarily saying you can have Andra, for those of you folks who are asking, but maybe if you're in Chicago, she could hook you up. But also, I realized I'm standing very close to the camera. Let me step back a little bit. And then I saw a few people there saying, oh, they haven't won the giveaways yet. Keep trying. There are plenty of opportunities to win. This is the only Wash and Go Wednesday we're going to do. There's always more and more opportunities. And even tonight, there are at least 3 or 4 more giveaways. So there's plenty of opportunity. So I hope that you're eligible, and make sure you share that live. And again, if you don't win, you can still be a winner, because you can save 20% off your entire order from now until midnight on CurlMix.com. Use that link in the description, or use the coupon code in the description. That's WGWDEC18. That stands for Wash and Go Wednesday, December 18th. Easy to remember. I love it. I just killed. She said, my conditioner is basically gone. You guys, one of the things Andra always teaches us is that you may not need to use more product. You may just need to add more water. So if you really want that conditioner to stretch, it is really thick. It has a whole lot of slip. Just adding a little bit more water will go a long way towards making sure that conditioner lasts. All right, and you should be able to get, depending on your hair, but on average, we have people get about 4 to 5 wash and goes out of their entire set. So we're hoping that that fits for you. If not, you may need to step up that subscription a little bit, or use more water. I see, Rachel, she said she switched over to YouTube. Hey, Rachel. Lauren McElroy had a question.
Look at my wave.
Yeah, is it possible?
You gotta do my ooh and ah like y'all do when we got the wave people on here.
Oh yeah, somebody posted wave emojis for Kim. She said she was feeling a little jealous. All right. Oh, I lost the question I was going to ask. Someone asked, do you have a line specifically for 4C hair? Do you want to take that one, Kim?
Not yet, but I mean, Wash and Go Wednesday. Wash and Goes are for everybody. So my hair is 4C, right? 4C, whatever that means. And the line was formulated for me. So it was formulated for my hair. It just so happens to work on other textures. So, and then 4C, I said whatever that means, because 4C is something that somebody made up. Like, it's not a real thing. And Andra talks about that all the time, and Aisha and Elise, and it's like, your hair, you know, use descriptive terms like coarse or silky or wavy or dense or thick, or, you know, those are better ways to describe our hair than types, because types are just arbitrary categories.
All right, and then Lauren McElroy had a really cool question that I'd love for you to touch on, Andra, and then Kim, you can chime in as well. I think it'll be cool.
Look at my hydration. Ain't nobody gonna comment on my hydration.
They might be commenting. Rachel, she said, waves looking good, Kim. They got you. Fishing for compliments over here. Gee.
No, I'm just trying to represent for the people who might have coarse hair and feel some kind of way if, like, we get excited for the waves, but not for, like, you know, the kinkier textures. That's all. I'm trying to represent. So
Lauren McElroy, she said, is it possible for hair porosity to change? It seems like my hair takes longer to get wet now after using CurlMix for 6 months. I think my hair is getting healthier and showing itself more. Or maybe I just made that up. What do you think, Kim?
But you, baby, look, I'm over here in the bowl.
Oh, okay. You can't hear?
I can't.
Well, I was going to let Andra touch on that one. Janine got you, Kim. Kim, the waves are all through the comments. The wave emojis are just going.
Okay. All right.
You got them.
We scrolling.
Because
we got like 20 minutes to kind of style and get under the dry.
We got 20 minutes to style, so they said they're not answering no more questions. Just kidding. We do have, I will answer your question. So yes, it is very possible for your porosity to change. Porosity is a function. It's not a set thing. You aren't born with a certain porosity that you keep to the end of your life. Part of it is genetic, right? But then the other big part of it is environmental. What you use on your hair, how you, what your lifestyle is like, can definitely change your porosity. The key here is whether or not you're going to go up or down the scale. So a higher porosity or a lower porosity. And what porosity basically is it's the size of the gaps between the cuticles of your hair, right? And what that means is that your hair is going to either absorb water slowly, more slowly or less slowly. Let me change that. Your hair is going to, it changes how fast your hair absorbs water. So a high porosity hair absorbs water rather quickly, But the other part of porosity is that it talks about moisture retention. So high porosity hair absorbs water very quickly, but also lets it go very quickly. Low porosity hair absorbs water more slowly, but then also lets it go more slowly. So you can change the porosity level of your hair, and typically, as you use like chemical treatments that might open up the cuticle layer, or heat that might open up the cuticle layer of your hair more, you're going to tend to have a higher level of porosity. Or if you use deep conditioners, or you're regularly cleansing and conditioning your hair, you could see your hair porosity go lower on that scale as that cuticle layer gets more and more conditioned and the holes get a little bit smaller. So I'm glad that you are noticing those changes. And whether that's positive or negative is up to you and your goals. But I tend to believe that if your goal is moisture retention, lower porosity hair or moving down that porosity scale can be a great thing for you. But that was a very long answer, but hopefully I was able to answer that for you. But I love that question. Another quick kind of comment is that you can also have different porosities in different places in your hair as well. So yes, your porosity can change, and your porosity can also be variable throughout your even a single head. So you always want to look out for those things. You want to comment on that real quick, or you done answering for real?
What's the question?
How did I do?
What's your question?
So we're talking about changing porosity. Have you noticed that your porosity
The
level
longer
has
your
changed?
hair gets, the higher porosity it gets. And I say that because your hair is older as it gets longer. So let's say you were born with like low porosity hair like me, right? My hair is now higher than it was when I did my big chop. Because my hair is older, so that you're manipulating it more. So every time you brush your hair, every time you comb it, every time you style it, manipulate it, whatever, you're increasing your porosity. It's just that things like chemical treatments progress it faster. Does that make sense? Is that clear to you, Tim?
No, that's clear.
Okay.
We had another one. Let's see.
And someone's saying if their porosity is getting lower as time goes on, it could just mean that maybe your hair wasn't as healthy as before, and so maybe it had more damage. And so as you do lower manipulation styles, your hair is. I think your ends would still be like the same porosity. It doesn't get better per se, but maybe just like the hair at the root is like your original porosity.
Actually, though, what I think she's probably realizing is that her hair is getting more and more accustomed to wash and goes, and it's retaining more moisture. So we talk about, I think Andra talked about it like 2 weeks ago, where you can't just kind of jump into wash and goes all the time. Your hair has to get used to using wash and goes.
But you can jump into it, but you just can't expect certain results.
Yeah. So the different results. So like, say for instance, your hair won't exactly look like Kim's hair looks because she's been doing wash and goes for over a year now. But right away you can do a wash and go, but it can improve as your hair gets used to it. So most people have trained their hair now using the products that they normally use or the routines that they normally use. And a lot of times your hair ends up being very dry, or you're not using the right products or methods to make sure that you're retaining that moisture. And so your hair can be chronically dry. And the goal of our wash and go system is to shift from being chronically dry to being chronically moisturized. You like that?
Chronically moisturized.
We want your hair to be chronically moisturized. So we want to keep you on a regular schedule of cleansing, conditioning, moisturizing your hair, so that that hair gets trained to absorb moisture, to retain moisture, and to make those wash and goes look even better. And some of that is going to be your porosity, but a lot of it is going to be the consistency of a routine and the quality of the products that you are using. All right, so we had that was a very long answer, but I hope we were able to get through it. I feel a lot of people are like, oh yeah, that was a great answer. Thank you. We try. Our goal here is to help you guys. Whether you're using CurlMix or not, we want to give you all the techniques from the CurlMix method in order to get the best wash and go ever. And consistency is going to be absolutely key. The consistency of your routine. Whether it's weekly or bi-weekly, we suggest weekly. But like Andra said, there can be some variability based on your lifestyle. But as long as you're keeping that consistency, you will see improvements in the hair quality, in the hair health. And so I love Sarah Martinez. She said, yes, chronically moisturized. Yeah, you will see your hair go from being chronically dehydrated to chronically moisturized.
Jay says she
I should
likes
write
my
these things
waves.
down.
Thank you, Jay.
Yeah, I read that one to you, Kim. They are absolutely loving those waves. And now we see the curls pop, and they're like, oh my goodness. JG, she said, yes, it does take time, but I honestly feel that I can see and feel a difference already. I just need to be more consistent with my routine. That's right, Jay. You're on the right track. Keep going. Christine Stufflebeam, she said, I gotta train that hair. Absolutely, Christine. Maya, she said, how many times a week should you do a wash and go? I touched on it a little bit. We suggest once a week, but depending on your lifestyle, it may be more or less. But you should not be adding any product every single day. You don't necessarily need to add any water every day either. So once you style that hair, you set the curl, protect it, and then make sure that you're monitoring it until the next time you need to do your hair. All right. Oh, we had another question. Let me double check this. All right, Christine Stufflebeam. Actually, it's not a question. The best move I made was using the same products every week. Yes, consistency. Ruth Sanchez, she said, is she putting in the moisture right now and adding water?
Yes.
Absolutely. We are on step 3. We are using the moisturizer. So with what we kind of
she added the moisturizer.
Yeah.
So I know what she's probably talking about. So
Yeah.
She added the moisturizer, and then she it would look like my hair was coated, and then she went back in with water. If you guys can't tell, like when I first rinsed out the conditioner, my hair like was weighed down, so you saw more waves. As we are styling, working through the hair, my hair is drawing up, so it's getting puffier. So she adds water to kind of help, one, add moisture back in the hair, but two, give it the weight so that she can actually style it and have the curls set. You need more water to do a really, really good wash and go. That's the first step. A lot of people are thinking like, oh, this product will do the X, Y, and Z. It's like, no, water will do all of the amazingness that comes with your wash and go.
Yeah, AR Baker Haverstraw. I love saying that name too. Hey, AR. She said, you will see the results. My hair is amazingly soft and curly and moisturized. Watching Kim has helped me master the technique. That's right, AR Baker is a master. Look at that. Redmond Hunter said, one thing I've noticed.
We should give out like black belts or something.
One thing, we're going to give you black satin headbands. One thing I noticed is that now my hair curls up after washing and conditioning before even using steps 3 and 4. It never used to do that.
What?
So if you should be getting your natural texture should come out once your hair is clean and conditioned. Redmond, you are on the right track. The steps 3 and 4 ideally are just to kind of lock in that natural curl and enhance it. So you're seeing exactly what we want you to see, Redmond. You're on the right track. Keep it going. Yeah, AR Baker said that's the same thing for her. My hair is curly now, even without product, since using CurlMix. Look at us. We are fulfilling our promises, right? We talk about this all the time, but we love that you all are seeing results. I just want to remind you, when you do get those results, take a picture, tag us. We want to see it too. And share it in the group as well, because we have a lot of people who are new to CurlMix who try it one time and then give up. One of the key things about any change to your hair system is going to take some time to transition. It's going to take some time to get your hair consistent. And you will continue to see your results improve. Leslie Bennett, she said, oh my goodness, Kim has so much hair you can't even see her scalp. Even if she's sectioning it, you can't see it.
Yeah, that's funny. So that's normal for me, but I realize that is strange, right? Like I'm used to seeing people's. That's funny. So, and just so you guys know what Andra's doing, she's already applied the moisturizer, and you're applying the gel now, right, Andra? Mm-hmm. And so she's going to apply all the product, and then she's going to sit me up, and then go back through to help define the curl with the fingers. And only the brush as needed, but ideally it's just a finger to kind of smooth out the outside of the hair, the cuticle layer, and to kind of define the curls. And then she's going to sit me under the dryer.
I love AR Baker. She said, I'll take it. She preferred black bonnets, though. You give away, you're a black bonnet curl mixer. That could be something, Kim.
You're a master.
You're the master of the CurlMix method.
No, I'm kidding. We watch a lot of, Tim watches a lot of like Japanese cartoons and stuff, so see a lot of samurai stuff in my house.
All right, funny. Monica Fry, she said, okay, look at those curls, Kim. Samantha Williams had a question. She said, how should short, borsy hair refresh their wash and go? She's having trouble refreshing her short, borsy hair. You want to touch on that one?
Can you do it?
Sure. So I tend not to do any refreshings, but I do find that because my hair is short and I do not consistently wear my bonnet, I end up having to redo my wash and goes probably once every 5 or 6 days. I almost never make it a week. But just sitting in the shower with the steam and trying not to get it wet can be really, really difficult. But just letting it steam up. Sometimes the edges will get wet. That's okay. Letting it steam up in the shower is a great way to refresh it. But the biggest thing for me is going to be protection. Keeping that bonnet on lock will help those results last longer.
Oreo says, can CurlMix shampoo remove silicones? So we have a gentle shampoo, and if you're trying to remove a lot of buildup, you were somebody who used a lot of shea butter, a lot of castor oil, a lot of heavy oils like raw oils, then you want to use a detox shampoo. CurlMix says we do not have a detox shampoo. Our shampoo is meant to not be super stripping of your hair. So if you use a lot of heavy butters, oils, and silicones, you're going to need something a little stronger.
And then another thing, I think Array mentioned it, is you might also need a sulfate shampoo. A lot of times, depending on the level of buildup you have, you might need to detox your hair. And a shampoo like ours may not be enough. And especially co-washing is not going to be enough to get rid of the buildup and can actually make it worse.
And you said one of the 7 deadly sins, right, Tim? So he brought up like, oh, Tim said a cuss word. He said sulfate. So the sulfate, and do you want to touch on that, Andra?
Sure. So I just want to say that I use sulfate-free products. Now they do, because I use them without that in it, because I don't want any buildup on the hair. I will use so I use silicone sparingly. When I'm coming from using that, I do use something that can actually get it off, but it's still sulfate-free.
Ah, okay. So you're saying that sulfate-free products can remove silicones?
Yes.
Okay.
From my experience, yes.
I would say it's probably based on the level of buildup you have. So
Yeah.
the more buildup you have, the stronger the cleanser you will need. So like Andra said, you may not necessarily need a sulfate shampoo. You might want to use a sulfate shampoo depending on the level of buildup you have. Like if you're coming from using like silicones and for a long period of time, chances are you do have buildup. The best thing to do is to actually speak with a stylist who is either licensed or very experienced with naturally curly hair, who can address the concerns you have while actually taking a look at your unique hair. So we can't see your hair through the computer screen, so the best thing to do is to get it in person and actually get someone in there to evaluate it, someone who is an expert, someone who's proficient with naturally curly hair. If you are looking for a stylist who is great with naturally curly hair, our chief stylist, Andra, has a great resource for you. I like that too. I just made that up. But yeah, Andra has a great resource for you. I believe it is blackgirlcurls.com.
Black Curl Magic.
Sorry, blackcurlmagic.com. Right?
Yep.
And
on that site, there's something called the Cut It Kinky Stylist Directory. If you go there, you can actually search by state, and you'll find stylists who have taken professional curl education courses live, hands-on, or digitally, and it'll specify who's done what, and you can search to find somebody who's near you.
what's that website one more time?
blackcurlmagic.com.
blackcurlmagic.com, the Cut It Kinky Directory. So that's how you can find a local stylist who can evaluate your hair, let you know what you need, and then potentially even give you your regular cuts, trims, and styles. Because as you can see, as we're now going through and kind of setting Kim's style, you'll notice that she has a different length on the side than she does on the top, than she has on the back. And that's because she has a shape to your hair. So Lauren had a great question. I'll touch on that in just a second. Actually, let's go ahead and do it now. Lauren said, how often should you do that shampoo with the non-CurlMix shampoo? I'm using CurlMix exclusively unless I deep condition with shea butter. Lauren, there are a couple things we'll need to address with that comment. So first, how often should you use a non-CurlMix shampoo? We only suggest using a non-CurlMix shampoo is if you are currently transitioning to CurlMix. So if you are using a different set of products, whether that's products that have silicones or things like that, you may want to detox with a stronger shampoo than the one that we offer with our CurlMix system. CurlMix is a low to no buildup system. So our shampoo is designed to be a gentle cleanser that won't strip your hair. So it will break up the buildup from water-soluble products,
And
some
we say that
oils.
because we don't have butters in our hair products.
Correct. So if you are coming from a product or with butters in it, or you're deep conditioning with shea butter, you might need to use a stronger shampoo. So that's,
real quick?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so when we're using anything in our regimen, any products, we have to ask ourselves, what is the purpose of the products? And so, for example, if you need a deep conditioner is a treatment. That means that we see something as professionals in the hair that we've assessed that needs to be treated. And there's a few reasons why you may need that. So that's one part. The second part is shea butter, and I'm assuming this is raw shea butter, and if it's not, then it doesn't apply, I guess. But if it's raw, butters, oils, things like products that have those predominantly in them that are formulated, because formulation matters, those things actually coat the hair. They get absorbed into the hair, and then they repel water because oil and water do not mix. So if you're putting these things on your hair, water is not able to get in, even if you try and go and cleanse off. Because if you're using, for example, the CurlMix shampoo, it's not going to get those oils and butters from that raw shea butter off. And so just be mindful that when you're using those things, they're kind of in opposition to each other. You're using a clean curly brand, and then you're deep conditioning with the butter. So they're not going to actually work together. So just be mindful that they don't moisturize the hair. Water brings moisture. Oil and butters repel that moisture.
All right. So that's a great point. Let's see. Tim is telling us we have to go through shampoo rehab. Thank you, Joanna. It's kind of like rehab for your hair. So if you are used to using those heavier products, those heavy butters, oils, silicones, you will have to transition your hair from those things. CurlMix can help you along the way, but talk to your stylist for sure. And then when it comes to mixing products, we typically will tell people, if you use, say for instance, like you can keep your shampoo and conditioner if you want to keep our steps 3 and 4, but all that can kind of be taken back if you're going to deep condition with a heavy butter or oil. Then we're going to say, okay, maybe you might want to use a stronger product like Andra said. So when it comes to combining different brands, it's going to be really touch and go when it comes to the quality of the products that you're getting, because you don't always know how other brands, what they're putting in, what the concentrations are, or how your hair will respond. Our products are formulated to work together, specifically for the kind of hair and the styles that we want to achieve. So make sure you consider that in your process. Teddy Castle, she said, I can't wait to get my gel. I'm so excited for my first order. Thank you for trying out CurlMix, Teddy. Let us know how it goes. Let's see. JG, she said, I am not a spokesperson for the company, but please try CurlMix. I'm a real person with hair just like Kim's. The products are the only ones that have achieved a positive change for me. Thank you so much for that endorsement, Jay.
Oh, I see a question. She said, so is it best to apply the moisturizer all over and then the gel in sections? So I don't.
Great question.
Yeah, I honestly think it depends on your preference, Oreo, because this is how we're doing it. We're good because we're in a bowl, and Andra has more control because she can see everything she's doing. I can't when I do my hair at home and I'm in the shower. So I rinse out the conditioner in sections. I leave it in sections, and I go and apply the moisturizer individually. And immediately after applying like moisturizer in one section, I immediately apply the gel because I don't want to have to like re-wet my hair and stuff. So I wouldn't normally do like the moisturizer in all the sections and then come back and do the gel. I would just do moisturizer, gel, then rinse out the conditioner, moisturizer, gel. I do my hair in exact sections at home.
So we did the moisturizer, then we did the gel, and now I'm going through, because her hair is so high density, and getting the areas when the product didn't get to. So that's why you see me adding more.
Gotcha.
So it kind of looks like she's shingling the product on there. All right.
Is that no shingling is when people do like
The individual curls.
Yeah,
I know. I'm just saying that's kind of what it looks like. She's working in like larger sections.
This is what people do with their shing. They be doing all of this. We not doing
like
that.
finger curling.
No, that's shing. That's what people think shingling is, Tim.
All right. I'll let that go. Let's see. Think it was on Facebook. But someone said, so then should we go easy on the serums? So one of the great things about our serums, and then also somebody said something about should we use the butter on our hair? Our butter is a body butter only. We do not suggest putting the butter on your hair. I think
we actually took. It used to say
yeah,
like
it
hair
used
and
to say
body.
hair and body butter because we did find that people were using it on their hair, but we completely took that out of the equation.
So here it is.
We don't want you to use the butter on your hair.
We don't want you to use the butter on your hair, but some of y'all, we can't tell y'all nothing. Some of y'all are gonna do it anyway. It's safe to use on your hair. It only has 5 ingredients. Doesn't have any preservatives or water or anything like that, because you don't need it because there's no water in the product. We don't recommend putting butters directly on your hair, but some of y'all do it anyway. So if you do it, it's a safe product to use. And it's not gonna be it's still butter, but it's not gonna be as heavy as like pure shea butter because it's got a mixture of things. But yeah.
But when it comes to the serums, we formulate the serums to be to use really, really light oils. The only one that I might caution against using a lot more than normal is going to be the castor one. That's the thickest one. But say for instance, most of them have jojoba oil in it, which absorbs into the hair strand, or sweet almond oil, or very light oils that we know that our products will wash out. Right, so if you use the CurlMix serum and use the CurlMix shampoo, you're all good. It will work with that. So don't worry about using the serum and then using the CurlMix shampoo. You do not need to throw in a sulfate or a very strong shampoo if all you're using is CurlMix products. All right, that was a great question, I'm glad we didn't gloss over that one too. Let's see. Key Kennedy, she said, I love my rosehip hair oil, and I know and how this oil lays down her baby hair, the baby hair on her edges. Key Kennedy got the toothbrush. She be in there working. I got to see these baby hairs, Key Kennedy. Let us see the picture.
What was my sister's nightmare? My sister, you want to tell the story, Tim? That was hilarious.
Yeah, no, actually, Kim's sister works for us, and one day, I forget if we were just sitting around talking, or she was telling us about a nightmare she had where she lost her edges, and she was so upset. We always just tell people, number one, leave your edges alone, let them grow, let them be free. But I know, like Kim said, we can't tell some people anything, and you gonna make them baby hairs look cute regardless of what we say. But if you're just using the serum on there, you're miles ahead of everybody else using which amounts to glue on their hair.
The edge controls.
And the edge controls and things like that. So you're doing all right, Key Kennedy, but I do want to see a picture. I'm always impressed by folks' baby hairs. I feel like everybody has a unique style. Your swoops be a little longer or shorter than some people's swoops. They like to start in the middle and part them. I just feel like y'all get so creative with the baby hairs. I'm so impressed. So let us see the pictures. I wouldn't say I'm an edge enthusiast, but I do appreciate the art form, right?
I like washing those because I feel like they allow your hair to be do what it kind of does instead of like trying to make it do something that it doesn't. And that's what I feel like relaxers and flat irons and edge control. It's about like controlling your hair and making it do something that it doesn't naturally do. That's why I like washing those, because it's kind of like everybody looks different and everybody can do one. I don't know. That's why I like them.
All right. So it's been a minute, and I want to make sure I get to the next couple giveaways, and I'm going to get to more comments. But I love the conversations that we're having. They kind of got away from us. We're having so many great questions. So I love the participation. But I want to give away some more free stuff. If you guys are ready for the free stuff, let me see some likes, some hearts. Once they're going on the screen, I'll start reading the trivia questions. So I want to make sure you're paying attention. That's why I got to see the hearts going.
And don't forget, you guys, we normally tell you guys to share, because we want to promote the content, but I really think sharing this live is important because a lot of people with hair like mine think that they can't do a wash and go. And I want people to, just because your hair is kinky, just because it's you know, it takes longer to do. Like, so what? Like, you can still rock your hair, and I want people to learn how to do this, because I feel like this was life changing for me, and it's life changing for a lot of people who have hair like mine.
Joanna, she said, Andre and those CurlMix products got Kim hair looking so good. Ruth Sanchez said, yeah, okay, Tim, time for a giveaway. Absolutely, Ruth.
She said, okay, Tim,
Ruth, you are on top of it. I'm going to try to be better, Ruth, just for you. I know. Ruth is now my mother. I have to say, Mother Ruth, I got you. So, for the very first, the first trivia question is, I'm gonna keep it real simple. I'm gonna do an easy one, then I'm gonna do a harder one. So the first trivia question is, what is Tim's favorite CurlMix product? So I'm not just talking the fragrance, I'm talking the whole, this is the product and the fragrance. What is Tim's all-time favorite CurlMix product? So this is for the OGs, and then I'm gonna do one for everybody after this. So if you've been paying attention, you've been to Wash and Go Wednesday, you will know exactly what product I am referencing. Most people know my favorite fragrance, but you got to know my favorite product. Oh my God, they are loving your hair. They said Kim's hair looks amazing.
Thank you, guys.
And look, we already got a correct answer. Oh golly, if I send any more CurlMix products to your house, they're gonna kick you out. But you are the winner.
She gonna be telling me she got for free, and I don't believe her.
Ogale got CurlMix for days and days. I'm pretty sure Ogale purchased like 3 BOGOs. I thought for sure they was gonna like repossess her CurlMix or something, because they was like, she said they was going crazy at her house. But Ogale, you are the winner. My all-time favorite product is the Vanilla Berry Body Butter. And I think I just ran out of my last tub. She decided to snatch it from me and hide it. But she was using it, and I didn't even know. But I had to replace my Vanilla Berry Body Butter. So it was on my mind. So I wanted you guys to know. If you love the body butter, or if you haven't tried the body butter, start with the Vanilla Berry. It will have you smelling and feeling absolutely amazing. And our body butter is like no other. It's like more like a body oil, so it comes solid, but it melts in your hand super, super easy. Ogale, let me know how they treating you at the house now that y'all house is overflowing with CurlMix. Oh, and I see people giving folks congratulations. Thank you for the support as well. And congratulations to Ogale. Now, let's jump to the next trivia question. So we're still going through Kim's styles. We're still getting it laid down and nice and defined.
I'm going to be taking a break from Wash and Go Wednesday for the next 2 weeks.
I was going to say that at the end because I didn't want to scare people.
Well, it's 8:13. I mean, you know, they might be leaving.
We have one more trivia question, then we'll make that announcement, and we'll do our last trivia question for the t-shirt giveaway. So there's 2 more giveaways, an announcement, and then we got to, of course, check out the final style. All right, so the trivia question is, I feel like everybody is ready. So this one is a pick one. Pick the one that does not fit. So I'm going to list 4 items, and I want you to pick the one that does not fit, and then tell me why. I love people in the comments. They was like, Ogale gonna need her whole new storage container or something for her CurlMix.
Now look, Ogale gonna start being a distro for CurlMix. She gonna be like, I got my own
Not
store.
the distro, Kim. Y'all don't listen to Kim. She watched too much TV.
I watch too much Power, my bad. I'm Tommy. It was like,
oh my goodness. Don't
totally
be Tommy. Oh my goodness.
Never mind, guys. Never mind.
Yeah, they said, Kim, your hair is gorgeous. So, like I was saying, pick the one that does not fit. I'm going to list 4 items. Let me know the one that does not fit. All right. So, the 4 items are silk scarf, satin pillowcase, cotton t-shirt, satin bonnet. I'll read that again. Silk scarf, satin pillowcase, cotton t-shirt, satin bonnet. So those are the 4 items. Pick the one that does not fit. Alright, pick the one that does not fit. Letitia Booth, oh no, she said Tommy. She got all the crying laughing faces. And it looks like we have a winner. Miss Array Brown on YouTube. Miss Array, You are the winner. Array knows what to do, so I'm gonna skip that for the case of time. But if you did win tonight, actually, I can't skip it. Gotta be responsible. If you won any of our giveaways tonight, make sure you send us a screenshot of the end of this live to info@curlmix.com along with your name and address in order to claim your prize. Well, congratulations to our last two trivia winners, Ogale and Array. They OG, triple OG, so I expect them to know what to do. So we'll be sending your products out as soon as we get those emails. Congratulations, you two. But let's see. Oh, Kim had a quick announcement. Oh wait, I have to give the answer.
What?
I had to skip over the answer. The correct answer was cotton t-shirt. So cotton t-shirt. So I said the 4 items were silk scarf, satin pillowcase, cotton t-shirt, and satin bonnet. The cotton t-shirt is the only one that will not actually protect your hair. So cotton absorbs moisture far more than, say, satin or silk. I think it's 30% more than satin, right? So we want to make sure that when you are protecting your hair at night or traveling or what have you, or you're protecting it from friction, use something that is either satin or silk to cover that hair and protect it. You can always fluff it out in the morning. People are saying Kim is like loving this camera. First off, they were saying, ooh, Kim is looking real serious, and then you needed to smile more. And now they're like, Kim is being too cute, flirting with the camera.
Look,
y'all just go back and forth.
Normally we have like other people in the chair, and I'm like, why they not smiling? They looking at me on camera. But your brain just kind of
just like
goes
focus.
blank. Yeah, not even fake focus. You think about your hair and like just other stuff, and then it's like sitting at a salon. You're not thinking about smiling when your hair done.
Yeah, A.I. Baker said, Kim, your hair is fire.
Thank you.
Samantha said, look at that shape, the Kim hair shake. JGC said, I can't play these games fast enough because I'm looking at your beautiful hair.
I said enough shaking, you're gonna frizz it.
She said, stop moving.
Andra said, stop shaking. She's going to frizz up your hair. She's going to chop you in the neck. All right. So Kim has a quick announcement for you guys. You go ahead. The camera is on you, Kim.
So I'm about to go under the dryer, you guys, because I want to set my hair. You get so, you do all this work when you air dry, your hair frizzes up, and then it's like, well, what did I do this for? So we have to set the hair. It's almost like getting a roller set. You roll the hair up into like a little like roller or whatever, and then you sit it in the dryer, you let it dry, and your hair is set for the week. That's what we're gonna do with our wash and go. And I might even use the Dyson if it's taking too long. But the announcement is that today is the last Wash and Go Wednesday of the year. Yay! We made it to the end of the year. So we will be, sorry, give me some sad faces if y'all are going to be upset about that.
So basically we will be out for Christmas, you guys. I'm so sorry. We're going to spend Christmas with our family. Boo-hoo.
Christmas and New Year's. Yes.
It's crazy that they both come on New Year. Both come on holidays on the Wash and Go Wednesdays.
Yes.
But we want to make sure everybody gets an opportunity to spend time with the folks that they love. So we will not be broadcasting Wash and Go Wednesday for the next 2 weeks. But we want you to enjoy the holidays and make sure CurlMix is a part of them. If you have not ordered, I think, what's the cutoff date? USPS, FedEx, UPS, they all have cutoff dates.
Tomorrow. If you don't order by tomorrow.
Isn't it Friday?
No, it's tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow
at
is
noon.
the absolute last day to guarantee that your product will get to you before Christmas, right? If you're buying gifts, things like that. Tomorrow's the last day. USPS and all of them will guarantee it. We'll try to get it out if you order on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but there's no guarantee it'll get there by Christmas. You can it'll most likely get there, but there's no guarantee. So make sure you guys purchase either tonight or tomorrow. If you are purchasing tonight, go ahead and use the link in the description or in the coupon code in the description to save 20% off. We're going to go ahead and put Kim under the dryer, but we do have at least one more giveaway, so stick around. I'm going to read a couple more comments because people had questions. So JGC said, Kim, does your hair feel wet?
Oh, my hair is soaking wet.
Yeah, it is soaking wet. So it's going to take a while for it to dry. That's why we're not going to let you guys sit through that. It's literally like watching paint dry, except in this case, it's Kim looking at you with her serious face sitting under the dryer. Trina Wright said, Kim, your hair looks beautiful, and it does. Absolutely. And then Angela, she said, I have 4C hair and my first time using the CurlMix was this weekend, but it was an epic fail. My hair dried with a white film. Angela, we are here to help you out. So if your hair dries with a white film, what you're seeing is the cast. So any gel product is going to leave a cast on your hair. That's exactly how it works. It has to lock in those curls by forming a cast. But what happens is when that cast is not properly hydrated, it will dry out. So one of the keys for us, and we always say it, is moisture, 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 water, water, water. Try to do, when you do your next wash and go, make sure that your hair is completely soaking wet. And we always say the best wash and goes are going to be made in the shower. So start and end in the shower, adding water at every phase so that you're making sure that your hair is completely moisturized. And then also, if you have 4C hair, we never suggest that you air dry because the product, one, it'll take too long to set up in that curl, and then when you go to like fluff it out later, it'll flake because the curls did not set properly, right? So dry it with a drying implement that uses indirect heat, whether that's what Kim is doing right now, which is a dome dryer, or something like a handheld dryer or a diffuser. Make sure you dry your hair. And then also, you can break the cast with either more water or a oil serum that we also sell on our website. And I want to read a few of these comments. Joanna, she said, enjoy your time with the family, Kim and Tim. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to Kim, Tim, Andra, the CurlMix team, and all you CurlMixers. Smooches to everybody. Thank you, Joanna. Betsy, she had a question. She said, how long does Kim need to sit under the dryer? That is a great question. How long will she probably sit under the dryer? So we go till it's like 90% dry, and it kind of varies depending on how much water she already had in her hair, and whether or not we're gonna use the handheld dryer to like help the drying process. But how long would you say might be typical time for somebody like Kim?
So what we really want is to get the outside of the hair set so that the hair underneath is what, so it'll limit the movement. And so it's almost like putting on a helmet, and you're going to keep the outside dry. The inside will dry over time.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Right here?
Okay. Can you hear me? All right. So the inside will dry over time. Now, ideally, you would be doing this with enough time that you can actually sit under the dryer. So that way, you're giving it adequate time to dry. You don't have to get everything dry. Oftentimes when you dry it, when you try to dry it to 100%, you get frizz. So if you want to get it, the definition and also not have the frizz, let the inside of, the scalp and the roots and things like that dry over time, and don't fluff for 24 hours. So for her, she's definitely going to take a while, and it depends on how much water you put in your hair. That's more of an advanced technique, how much water you're using for the climate and things like that. But in this case, she's going to try to get like 75 to 80% dry before she leaves.
And what heat level is the dryer on? A couple of people asked about, is it hot or cool? Because I said when I use cool, it takes forever for my hair to dry.
Yeah, so it's on high and it's on hot. And the reason being is this is indirect heat. It's coming out, the motor's running, and it's going around. That's the point of the dryer hood, as opposed to a dryer that you put directly onto the hair strand. So it won't damage the hair, it'll be fine. But like I said, the longer you stay under, the higher your chances of frizz after the hair is about 75 to 80% dry.
All right, so we keep it high and hot under that dryer. If you have if you have coarser hair, if you have hair like Kim's, it is okay to use high heat as long as it's indirect heat, right? We're just getting the outside of that hair dry to set those curls. So we don't want to damage it. We don't want to take it too far, and we don't want to be moving it because that's also going to contribute to frizz, right? Let's see. Oh, EHC Bunny. Yeah, that's a weird one. EHC Bunny said, I have 3C hair and I also have a white cast on my hair when I use too much product. Sometimes a little product goes a long way, and I had to learn how to use less product and more water. That is a great point. I think I didn't say that when I was talking about adding moisture to the routine. Sometimes if you have more product, you can have an even heavier cast and it doesn't hydrate effectively. So using less product and using more water is always a great way to go. more, I would say, build up on the product as opposed to starting heavy and coming down. It's always easier to add more than it is to take away product. Right, so that is a great tip. Thank you, EHC Bunny. I hope I'm getting that right. Those YouTube names are getting me. Sarah Martinez said, "Y'all so smart." I saw Andra. I don't know if I'm particularly smart. We'll, as the jury is still out on that one. What's a good hooded dryer to use? The Laura Ralph asks. I don't have a hooded dryer recommendation for you. Andra might though.
So yeah, unless you're gonna get like a fancy industrial one that we use in the salons, which likely it ain't that deep for you. You can go to Sally's Beauty, and they have them. They run about, sometimes they're on sale. I think right now it's like $75, and so that's great to be able to get your set to last longer by setting it. So yeah, you can check that one out. They're usually comparable. The same issue that you may have with one, you may have with all of them. So just do your research, do your reviews. But yeah, that's the one that I was using before I got an industrial one. It got the job done. So.
It said Kim's Wash and Go got us hanging out past 9:30. I'm supposing that's Eastern time. But you wanna show us the look and we'll sign off. We don't want you guys to waste too much time.
I need a good 30 more minutes.
Kim says she needs another 30 minutes. So we gotta take a look at this. And remember, don't shake it or she's gonna chop you in the neck.
So my hair, I'm gonna probably go through with the Dyson too. So it'll dry clear. But yeah, this is as far. It's still like mostly wet. I'm like 40% dry, I wanna say. Alright. You need me to do anything else? I'm gonna go dry with the Dyson.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and start our very last giveaway. So this giveaway is for our Curl Mixers only. So if you're a part of the Curl Mixer Facebook group, it is the greatest curly hair community on the internet. It's our private customer group on Facebook. So if you haven't joined and you've purchased CurlMix, all you have to do is check that very first email that you get, even before your order confirmation. We're gonna send you an invite to that private Facebook group, or you can search it on Facebook and then send us a request. We'll check the records and add you if you're a customer. But this is for the real fans, the true supporters, and you can win your very own CurlMix t-shirt. Alright, so the question here is going to take a little bit of know-how, right? A little bit of know-how. So you got to know a little bit of the CurlMix story and the history. What was the original CurlMix flaxseed gel fragrance? So we've had now 6 fragrances plus fragrance free, but the first one is what I'm looking for. What was the first CurlMix fragrance? It's still available right now. That's the clue. The clue is that it is still available right now. Alright, so I'll be looking for those answers coming in. They want to see your hair again.
So I'm just drying, y'all.
So can you talk about your technique? So she's using a blowdown method. Can you say what that is?
So the blowdown method is so that you minimize frizz. I'm blowing downward, so sometimes people like to blow up and I try not to do that unless I'm getting the back of my hair. So I'll only do that once the top part is dry, because it kind of gives me like a setting of a shape.
Alright, so it looks like we have a winner. Yeah, I'm going to jump in. I'm going to say who won. Alright, so Louisa Butler on Facebook is the winner. The original CurlMix fragrance was actually watermelon, and it was watermelon kiwi at the time, but I'm going to accept watermelon, so congratulations. I'm going to go ahead and give it to Louisa Butler. I wrote watermelon as my answer because I know people may or may not know that one. I didn't want to make it too hard. So congratulations, Louisa Butler. Make sure you take a screenshot of the end of this live and send that to us at info@curlmix.com along with your name and address, and we will send you your very own CurlMix t-shirt as well. Oh my goodness, Eva Francois, she said you guys are on Shark Tank on TV right now. That's hilarious. I'm going to go check that out.
Hey,
thank you, Eva.
Replay! No, I'm kidding.
Thank you for letting us know, Eva. But if you guys are watching this on replay, write replay in the comments because we are headed out. The live is officially over. So I want to say first and foremost, this has been an amazing year for CurlMix, and Wash and Go Wednesday has absolutely grown. I can't remember before where we would have like 10 or 12 people watching us on Wash and Go Wednesday, and now we regularly get thousands of views, and that's just because we've stayed consistent and we've had great support from all of our true fans, just like Yolanda, Alexis, Key, Kennedy. All those people who are here today are some of the same people, like Ogale, Sarah, Cindy, Array. I'm going to miss a bunch of people. I apologize. I'm kind of looking at the names. Joanna. All these names that I'm reading are names that I've been saying all year long. My point of this is just I want to thank you guys for staying with us, sticking with us, and supporting CurlMix and Wash and Go Wednesday. We absolutely love serving you guys every week. We will catch up with you guys in 2019. You have anything you want to say, Kim?
No. Oh, this is like an end of the year, last of the year live?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, let me stop blow drying my hair. My bad, y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Thank y'all for coming to Wash and Go Wednesday. Thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for helping each other in the Facebook groups. You know, we really try to provide as much help and assistance as we can, but there are only a few of us at the company. You know, it's just, only so much we can do. So I love it when I see you guys helping each other in the Facebook groups. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for sharing. Thank you guys for educating. Thank you guys for positivity, committing to your curly hair, and thank you for loving CurlMix. We love you back.
All right, I'm messing this up.
Hanukkah,
Merry
Kwanzaa.
Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa
There we
to
go.
you. Whatever your holiday may be, happy holidays.
Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. I like that.
Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
Oh, Kwanzaa.
Yeah. That's from, what is it? That's from Futurama. Don't worry about that, though. You guys have a great holiday.
Yes,
We will
and see you in
next year.
2020. Bye, guys.